And I'm the Imam at Masjid al-Islam in Northland. And the issue, we are all here gathered for an issue that is near and dear to our hearts as human beings, as people of conscience, as people who stand up for justice, as individuals who are from Palestine, as individuals who are from the Middle East, as individuals who are Muslim, as individuals who are free-thinking people, who are Christian Palestinians, who are individuals who say that when there's something wrong, we need to speak up against it. So that's why we are here today. We're here today to say that Jerusalem, Al-Aqsa, is a red line for all Muslims, and for all people of conscience, and for all people who love something called justice. And Jerusalem is a land that has been there for thousands and thousands of years, in which people have lived together, in which Jews and Muslims and Christians and any other person across Palestine or the Middle East has sought as a refuge for knowledge, as a refuge for safety, as a refuge for financial prosperity, as a refuge for happiness, as a refuge for spirituality. And this is something which is unacceptable when you take this land and put it under the occupation of one particular group. Whether they think they have the right to this land or they don't have the right, they are not the ones to claim anything out of any truth or any right. So the Zionist occupation is something that is rejected. And the Zionist occupation is something, whether there are 10 people, 5 people, 50 people, 100 people in the whole world that are against it and will raise their voice, we will raise our voice. Because it is something that does not please anybody who loves freedom and justice. It is against American values, it is against the values of democracy, and it is a hypocrisy for a country to claim that they are democratic and the only democratic country in the Middle East, and then to go upon systematically putting people in prisons, in jails, young children, not allowing rights, not allowing political representation, jailing and keeping people in poverty, abusing, killing, etc., etc., and the list goes on. So whether our Muslim leaders, Arab leaders, other people stand up and say we are against it, we don't care. Because as free living people and as people who believe in God, who believe in Allah, we stand up and we say no to this. We stand up and we say no to the occupation. So that is why we are here gathered, and we have to always remember that this is an issue that is supposed to unite us, not divide us. This is an issue that is supposed to bring us together. We have individuals here today that have a final right now, but they came for a few minutes and they went to go finish their finals. We have individuals that are coming from DTC, that are coming from Boulder, that are coming from North Colorado. We have individuals that are coming from all over, that are from all different types of colors, bringing their families, bringing their kids, to say that this is an American tradition, this is a Muslim tradition, this is a human being tradition, that when you see wrong, you stand up and you say no. When you see wrong, you stand up and you say not in my name. When you see wrong, you stand up and you say this is unacceptable. So we are telling everyone in this state capital, we're telling everyone in the capital in the United States, we are telling that orange man that is going like this, we are telling him that no, this is not acceptable. And we know that you, Mr. Trump, are working for after your next 4 years because you don't care, you know you're done. But you're working for your Zionist pocketbook, you're working for your Zionist connections, and not on our watch. This is unacceptable. So we ask Allah Almighty that He is the one that He is looking at everything. And Allah Almighty God, He is the one that makes the affairs go forward. And Allah the Almighty One has a plan, and we believe in His plan. And we believe that with every difficulty there is ease, and with every hardship there is a time of happiness. And with every dark night, there will always come the Fajr. There will always come the sunshine and the sunrise that will follow that. So this is a time of hardship, but we must not lose our faith in Allah. We must not lose our faith in standing up and in the human cause. And I'm so proud of everyone for coming here together and speaking out and spending a few minutes of your day and your evening and some of your warmth to come out and say that not in our name. So I applaud all of you. In our Muslim tradition, we make dua, and dua is called a prayer. And this dua is directly from each individual, each person to their Lord. There's no intermediary, there's no person that comes in between us. We make a prayer straight to Allah, our Creator. And this dua, we know, is one of the most powerful things that we can do. Dua when we're gathered in groups, and dua when we're in the middle of the night and no one is watching. Dua when we're crying tears for our brothers and sisters and our family across the world and in Al-Aqsa, and dua when we are around others. So this dua is the weapon of the mu'min. Silah al-mu'min, the weapon of the believer. So we believe that we have to make sincere prayer from our hearts to ask Allah to bring ease to the situation and bring happiness to our brothers and sisters in humanity. So put your hands together and we'll make a small dua, inshaAllah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Wa sallallahu wa sallam ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. اللهم اهدنا فيمن هديت وعافنا فيمن عافيت وتولنا فيمن توليت وبارك لنا فيما أعطيت. اللهم انصر الإسلام والمسلمين. اللهم انصر إخواننا في أقصى. اللهم انصر إخواننا في الأقصى. اللهم انثبت أقدامهم وتقبل منهم شهداءهم وتقبل منهم دعاءهم وانصرهم على الظالمين وانصرهم على الصهاينة يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم وحد صفوف المسلمين ووحد كلمة الحق والدين. اللهم يا أرحم الراحمين ردنا إلى دينك ردا جميلا وردنا إلى كتابك ردا جميلا. Oh Allah, the Most High, the Most Almighty, You are the one who oversees our affairs. You are the one who knows all of that is hidden and all that is open. Oh Allah, You know what is injustice, and You are the one who is the most just. Oh Allah, look at us with a look of mercy. Oh Allah, look at us with a look of forgiveness. Oh Allah, forgive us our mistakes and forgive us all that we have done and shortcomings in not helping our brothers. Oh Allah, this is something small that we do for You, for Your sake. Maybe one of us from here today will have his dua accepted. Oh Allah, accept our dua. Oh Allah, help our brothers and sisters who are under occupation. Oh Allah, it has been almost 70 years and they have been patient and they have been kicked from their land and they have been jailed and they have been imprisoned and they have been killed and their sons and daughters have been murdered and their women and children have been beaten up. Oh Allah, their businesses have been taken from them. Oh Allah, they're not allowed to travel and visit Your holy sites. Oh Allah, they're not allowed to do anything which normal human beings are allowed to do. Oh Allah, they are in prison. Oh Allah, they are in siege. Oh Allah, they don't even have the basic human rights. Oh Allah, the UN has turned their backs upon them. And Europe has turned their backs upon them. And America has turned their backs upon them. And the Arab leaders and the Muslim world in most cases have turned their backs upon them. Oh Allah, we know You will never turn Your back upon them. Oh Allah, turn us to You and You will be with us. Allow us to make one step towards You and You will run to us. Allow us to jog towards You and You will give us everything. Oh Allah, give us ease after difficulty. Oh Allah, give us ease after difficulty. Oh Allah, strengthen our feet in its places so that we can increase in our faith in You and that we can look forward to a better day. Oh Allah Almighty, You are the one that knows all of the time and all of the places and all of what's in our hearts. Oh Allah, accept from our dua. Oh Allah, help our brothers in difficulty. And oh Allah, unite us with our brothers in Palestine and allow us to pray in Masjid al-Aqsa by Your mercy, and unite us with Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in paradise, and make us amongst those that give power to truth and do not give power to what is falsehood. Oh Allah, make us among those who help guide and do good in this world, and do not make us among those who are the oppressors. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى اللهم وسلم على سيدنا محمد وجزاكم الله خير والسلام عليكم.
Alright, so we just have a couple more people that wanted to share a few words here today. They are part of organizations that definitely have a huge impact on what we're doing. Yes, we come here for protest, and yes, we come here to rally, but we need to do more than that. We need to make actual change, and we need to actually inform people about what the Palestinian narrative is. because people don't know who we are, and the media will not share who we are. So we have here today, first up, we have Rima Wahdan, who's going from the Colorado Palestine Club. We also have the Boulder Nablus City Project, and then we also have Meet the Middle East with EMAD. So first off, I'm going to turn it over to Rima.
Hello, good evening. I just want to first thank you guys all for coming out. This is an event that was promoted by a lot of people from Colorado. My name is Rima Wahdan. I'm from the Colorado Palestine Club. This is an organization that's been created by the Palestinian community. We come from Palestinian Muslims, Palestinian Christians, trying to give a voice to the Palestinian people. I want to first commend all of you guys for bearing this evening. It's a little chilly, but I'm glad the weather worked and cooperated with us today. I want to give you guys a little bit of an antidote of what's going on, and I want to give a little bit of information from an international perspective of the criminal wars that are being committed in front of our eyes. First off being that the Trump administration has called for Israel or Jerusalem to be named the capital of Israel. Let me just say this. The Trump administration is not the voice of the international community. The international community speaks up and has condemned the administration for first rising up and making this unilateral call to kind of go against the peace talks that have been going on for the last 50 years. We are not going to stand quiet and allow the injustice that is going on before our eyes. If you guys continue to sit back and allow the administration